Hi, I'm Jamie and this is Pulse Geelong. Coming up on tonight's waterlogged show, Louisa checks out the Shelford duck race, we sample the taste of the sea in Apollo Bay, then Kate gets her sea legs at the Festival of Sails, and we have some music from Black Market Tune. But first, members of Geelong's Macedonian community recently hosted a pastry demonstration and tasting event. So we sent Michelle along to bring back some samples for everyone here at the studio and maybe present a story while she was there.
I'm with Venta at the Macedonian Community Centre. Venta, what is this that I can smell today?
Oh, a lot of different Macedonian dishes, a lot of donuts, pancakes, maznik we call it, like a pastry made of cheese, and baklava.
Why are there so many different Macedonian dishes on display?
Oh, well, those dishes are the main dishes for Macedonian people. Even, I don't know how many years ago, when the people were living in the properties in the villages, they made and they created things so they can do different things, they can make different things. So most of these dishes are like the pastry. So they did have wheat growing in the field, and also they had sheep and cows of the milk and cheese. So that's where they created the pastry stuff. And also, to create more things, they made the baklava, which is still the same thing, made of flour and oil, and sometimes you can add other things like the walnuts, which they've been growing in the gardens, and also the donuts. So more or less, they're all made of flour. And if you think about that sort of traditional thing, that's what they had in the garden.
And what is your favourite Macedonian dish? They all look delicious.
Oh, they're all lovely. I like the pastry stuff and I like the baklava. And they're all very tasty. They're very, very good. I hope that you have a try.
Be hard to resist, I think. We're now joined by Vera, who's going to tell us a little bit about, I guess, the Macedonian food culture.
Well, in the olden days, meat was a luxury, and so were a lot of dairy products at first. But when the dairy products were introduced, the ladies made these pastries mostly for a special occasion. Now it's an everyday thing, but in those days, a special occasion.
What were some of the main ingredients that they, I guess, based a lot of their recipes on?
Well, flour. It was flour, water and salt were the three main ingredients. Later on, yeast, and basically that's it. And then they just, as they became wealthier, in the very olden days, all these pastries were mostly with the ingredient of nettle, believe it or not, because it grew wildly in the paddocks and it didn't cost the people anything. But then when they started producing and having milk and cheese and whatever, then they had that as the ingredient.
And I guess, are there a lot of these based on recipes, or have they been passed down?
No, passed down from grandmothers and mothers to daughters. No recipes. It was all done by, well, obvious, like feel or instinct. There were no measuring cups. There was no measuring cups. So no, it was just done all instinctively, and you memorised it and made them.
And can you tell us, I guess, a little bit of a summary of what the event was that was on today?
Well, because we're celebrating Senior Citizens Month, we decided that this year we'll show some of our Macedonian traditional foods. I mean, there's a lot of traditional foods, but they based it mainly on the pastry because it's quite traditional and a main thing when they have celebrations. And we wanted to share it just with the rest of us, with the rest of the people.
Well, thanks for talking to us today.
The Shelford Duck Race is a fun family day out, and it's a great boost to the community of Shelford. Here's Louisa with more.
I'm here with Rebecca Jenkinson, one of the organisers of today's event. Rebecca, would you like to tell us a bit about today?
Yeah, today was actually bought about 5 years ago, when where we are now was underwater from the floods in 2011, and it was as a fundraiser for the cricket club and the school who were flooded. And because it was such a successful day, we decided that we'd make it an annual event and bring it in the Shelford Progress Association as well. And yeah, it's just a good day out for family and friends of the community and wider surrounds.
So how many ducks do you expect in the race today?
Yep, we have 750 ducks in the race. And that's the main race, but because we sell out of those, we have another 350 ducks in a bottle, so people get to actually write their names on a piece of paper, and we put it in a bottle, a bit like a message in a bottle, you could say. That goes for half the amount of time the actual race goes itself.
And how much money do you expect to raise today?
It's really hard to say because it is actually separated with the three communities. But we can make each community representative could make up to $4,000 each. So yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
And how long have you been involved in the organising of this event?
For the 5 years. So when we were flooded, I decided, right, we need to make the river pay for it, and we got together, and within 4 weeks we organised the flood relief. And yeah, ever since, it's been my baby.
And so what kind of fun events can people get involved in today?
Yeah, we've got entertainment, carnival rides. We've had our human duck race. There's also plenty of other stall holders about, and there's raffles of kinds. We've got a petting zoo as well. Yeah, but we keep trying to build upon that each time too.
Well, thanks for joining us, Rebecca. It was lovely to talk, and good luck with the event today.
No worries. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
I'm here with Marilyn, a resident of Shelford. Tell me, how does this event give your town a bit of something else?
Oh, it's great for the community because it gets the community and brings people to Shelford, and it showcases what a lovely river and the surrounding valley Shelford has.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful down here. So do you have a duck in the race today?
Yes, I do. Yes. Oh, I've got 4.
4? Wow. So do you reckon they'll go well?
Oh, probably not, but I hope they do.
Well, best of luck. It was lovely chatting to you. So Andrew, I understand you've bought a duck in a bottle. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, it's just something they done here a couple of years ago, where people who miss out on a duck in the big race, they just got a little drink bottle, put a paper duck in there with your name on it, and yeah, race it down the river.
Awesome. So what do you reckon your chances are of winning this big race?
Like the big race, very, very slim.
Well, best of luck to you. Thanks for talking to us.
No worries, thank you.
I'm with Meg from the Summer Sensations Berry Farm down here today with her lovely selection of ice cream. Tell us a bit about the flavours you've got here today.
Ice creams from the farm that we make with our berries. So raspberry sorbet, strawberry ice cream and boysenberry, which have been very popular today. And then we've just got some rainbow flavours and others for the kids as well.
Sounds delicious. So what's the number one flavour today, do you think?
Boysenberry's been popular, and the mint and the rainbow for the kids.
They all look delicious. I might try one later. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a great day down here at Shelford, but I'm going to have to leave now. But it's been a great day. It's been Louisa Cheatley for Pulse TV.